Hi there guys, welcome back to a new video. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully you watch till the end. There's something very surprising that's to come. So first and foremost, I would like to thank all of you who were so kind and so it's just so interactive. From my last video, a lot of you have given me some really awesome feedback. Feedback not so much in terms of technicalities around the video, but rather about the content. We are currently still under lockdown, and hopefully we are at the tail end of it. That's if it's not extended. But for whatever happens with lockdown is irrelevant. My last video was relating to the lockdown and things that we can do with our family, or that can help us maybe ease the frustration of not being able to go out. And a lot of people have given me some really awesome feedback. I found that there's quite a few people that are living alone, who are going through some very different kinds of emotions and problems that maybe you wouldn't face if you're living in a family setting. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean that if you live with a family or with other people that you wouldn't feel this way, but I think it's just a bit more pronounced when you are living on your own. So today's video is about that. So before I jump into that, because whatever I have to say about it is pretty much just a few sentences, so hopefully this won't be a long drawn out video like my others usually are. So I'm not going to throw shade or anything of that sort. I'm not trying to discourage anyone. I think everyone's comments are welcome, even the really ratchet unnecessary ones also. But if you're here and you're watching, then great, thank you so much for that. The purpose of my vlogs is for me to share a little bit about my thoughts and the real Sanam with you. Over recent months, whatever I've been going through as an individual, we all go through stuff. As I started speaking to people, I've found that I'm not alone in a lot of what I'm going through, be it, emotional imbalance or social issues. It could be, mental health, family relations, whatever it is. I think on any level, you're never alone dealing with this. So the purpose of my vlogs are to just connect with you, the viewer, and if you are going through a similar thing, then maybe my video will bring you some comfort or enlightenment or entertainment, I guess. If you're really bored, then this would be entertaining for you. Yeah, I don't know, you get those spectators. But anyway, yeah, so this video is about loneliness. Now, it makes sense. If you're lonely and you're living alone, it kind of goes hand in hand. Not necessarily. So I'm no psychologist or social worker or counselor or nothing, actually. I'm just a nobody, actually, you could say. I'm just a human being, as most probably are you. If you're not a human being, maybe you're an alien or something like that, I don't know, then maybe you would also experience this. Who knows? I don't know. We don't know. Please tell us in the comments if you are an alien. But yeah, so dealing with loneliness. Now, about a year and a half ago, I went through a breakup. So I was proposed, engaged to be married, fianced, and things didn't work out, and we broke. It's as simple as that. Yeah, I expected to feel quite lonely after the breakup. I had genuinely, I just thought, okay, So now that I'm used to spending time with a certain individual, a certain amount of hours or times, in the day or every day or whatever it is, now that that person's not there, that attachment that I had to that company is going to bother me, and I'm going to feel lonely. And then I proved myself wrong. And I proved myself wrong because after the breakup, I didn't feel lonely. After the breakup, I actually felt quite fulfilled. Being by myself. What? How does that make sense, Sanam? I mean, if you're alone, you'll most probably be lonely, right? I mean, that's the argument for most aunties that meet me, or general, like, youth, marriageable age people. I don't know what that even means anymore. But yeah, they'll meet you, somebody will be like, oh, you don't want to get married right now? You don't want to be in a relationship? You don't want to meet people? But you know what? You should, because you're going to feel lonely if you don't. Newsflash, auntie, that's not necessarily true. So, what being lonely means in my description of the word would be not feeling connected. So, not having a meaningful connection. Now, generally, we tend to think that it means with things outside of ourselves, but it doesn't. It doesn't. Being alone doesn't mean that you're lonely. I mean, I felt lonely in a relationship, and I live with my family. But the difference of why I felt lonely in the relationship, but I didn't feel lonely after the relationship when I was actually single and alone, was connection. I was able to reconnect with myself, with my spirit, with who I am, and what makes me happy, and what brings me joy and happiness and peace. And it wasn't there with an individual, so you can be in a relationship and still feel lonely. Or you could be living alone and by yourself and be fulfilled. It all boils down to one simple thing, and that is maintaining a connection. Now, there's only one person in your life who's going to be there no matter what. It's not your child, it's not your parent, it's not your spouse, it's not your friend, it's not even your dog. It's you. No matter what happens, where you go, what you do, the one person who will always be with you is you. So that may not make too much of sense. Hopefully, I don't know, it sort of makes sense in my head. I don't know, maybe it makes sense to you. I hope it makes sense to you. If it doesn't, please let me know. I can explain maybe somehow. But reestablish that connection with yourself. That's the one person you can rely on. I'm not saying don't rely on other people, but that should be your first priority every time. Every time. If you stay connected with you, and that means different things to different people. I mean, for me, staying connected to myself, staying connected to who I am means, doing prayer, doing meditation, dancing, taking out some time from the day to just, sit with myself and my thoughts and ask myself, different types of questions about how I'm feeling or how my day was. And I found a friend in myself. Even if you want to call it an imaginary friend, it's fine. It's me. It's Sanam 2.0, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, guys, I'm not encouraging crazy talk. I'm encouraging you to delve deeper within yourself and find what connects you to your inner peace. It's there. We all have it. We sometimes forget that and need to be reminded. But do it. It's definitely worth it. I mean, if you don't talk to yourself at some point, you really miss out on meeting a really awesome person. So do it. Do it. And if you need some help with this, let me know. A couple of my friends have asked me for some good book recommendations that can help maybe in this respect, or just in general spirituality. So I have a couple at hand. They're not for sale, not yet market stuff. But yeah, I can maybe point you in the right direction, and hopefully that'll help. I don't know. But yeah, those of you who know, you know that I'm always here. If you need some support in some way, then I'm there, as much as I can. If you're just thirsty and being nasty, yeah, I'll most probably block you, especially if you send me thug life mumbo jumbo, like just, oh, you guys don't understand. I've gotten more than 60 of those things. So it's a bit of a pain. But I will check my messages regardless. I always do. I may not respond all the time, but if you need me to, then let me know and I will definitely. So yeah, so this is the end of the video, and this is that surprise that I was telling you about. There's no surprise. Haha. No, I'm kidding. Actually, the surprise is my hair, but it's a bit overkill now because you've kind of already seen it. Yeah, if you were following my previous post, which I really hope you were, I asked you to guess the color of my hair. Well, now you don't have to guess because now you know what color it is. It's purple and more purple. So yeah, guys, take care of yourselves, take care of your mental health, take care of your emotional balance, and let's try and help each other out, man. Yeah, so thank you. Have an awesome day, and I shall see you in my next video. Actually, you'll see me in my next video. I'll see you maybe around Facebook somewhere, or Instagram, or YouTube. Peace, guys. Stay well.